society work and a civilization work. And today, it is towards this commitment of excellence and passion and innovation that Swaraj has delivered for the last 50 years, which is making the noise of success. Good afternoon already, and welcome to this beautiful day where we will be unveiling the new set of the revolution bringing to you today with Josh Karaz, Mera Swaraj, with new style, new Josh, and new Swaraj. First of all, thank you very much, all of us, for joining here today. We have friends from media. We also have our family from YouTube joining us. So hello and welcome to each one of you for being a part of this momentous occasion that we have been wanting to be here for long. My name is Aisha Ghani, and as we began this journey in 1974, with over 50 years, 50 साल, 50 सालों का साथ, 50 सालों का विश्वास, 50 years of trust and togetherness, 50 years of dedication and passion, 50 years of excellence, and 50 years of having the support and commitment of all the people present here today and millions across the country. जी हाँ, we have 20 lakh plus customers across the country. एक बार जोरदार तालियां आप सबके लिए, आप सबका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद कि आप समय निकाल आज के दिन में शरीक हुए. And now, before we unfold the day and we get our speakers onto the stage, there is something that I'd like to inform you. It's with utter deep sorrow and regret that I have to bring to your notice the sad demise of our very own Shri Dipanshu Dev Sharma ji, the founding editor of Mobility Outlook. He was a fine gentleman, as we know, and a friend to many of us. May we all come together and observe a 1 minute silence in his memory and to give strength to him and his family. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Please be seated. So as we are all set to redefine the industry standards and all set to unveil the new range of tractors for the largest and the rapidly growing Indian tractor industry, it's an honor for me to be welcoming our Chief of Sales and Marketing Swaraj Division, Mr. Rajiv Relin. Thank you for joining, sir.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Greetings and warm welcome to our esteemed guests from media present here in Delhi and those joining us through the web link. We are honored to have you with us today. We appreciate your presence on this significant occasion as we are going to unveil our new range of tractors to address the core and emerging needs of the Indian agriculture. Over the next 1 hour, we will take you on a journey of brand Swaraj, discuss the changing agriculture landscape in India, and introduce our new range. Thank you for being with us, and we look forward to share this exciting experience with you. Now, I would like to hand over to Mr. Hemant Sikka, President FES, to take the proceedings forward. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. First of all, thank you so much for being here. This is a milestone day in the journey of Swaraj, and we are very happy that all of you could participate here and be present here today. I would like to start by giving you an overall of the farm equipment sector on how do we basically stack up against this. Our revenue is, as you can see, $4 billion. Domestic presence, more than 3 decades long. Sixty countries presence and technology. This is a chart that we are very proud of. We have presence in India, Japan, Turkey and Finland. USA is a very large market for us. Brazil, we have 7.4% market share and we are beginning to grow. Turkey is a very, very strong market for us. We have product development, we have on-plant presence there. And apart from that, as you can see, Japan is again a very large market for us. The Mitsubishi brand in Japan is actually driving the whole business in Japan. We are also not present only in tractor space, but also in harvesters. And Finland, Sampo is our brand in Finland, through which we are able to grow that market. There are many new markets that we are opening up. For example, Algeria is one market where we are beginning to get some traction, and very soon we will start our production facility in Algeria. Australia is another country where we have on-ground presence and also a plant. Some of you were there present with us in South Africa, and I see many journalists here who were present in South Africa with us when we were launching another brand. And we have recently started our operations in South Africa, and we believe that market will also do very well for us. So as you can see, Mahindra has a very large global footprint, and we are present almost across all the regions. And you know that the journey of Mahindra is focused by two lead brands, Mahindra and Swaraj. Today, all of us are gathered here to understand and live this journey of brand Swaraj and see how Swaraj is transforming itself into a new avatar, which is the new Swaraj. However, this gives you an overall picture of the Mahindra Group, that we are the largest tractor company by volume, and two very strong brands of Mahindra and Swaraj are the two drivers which are leading this journey forward. What drives this whole business? What makes us come to office every day? What is the force behind the Mahindra farm equipment sector? And that is our brand purpose. And as you can see from here, our brand purpose is all about transforming lives, transforming farming and enriching lives. And this makes us a much larger player than only being in tractors. It is also all other farm equipment related activities that we do as part of our farming business that helps us achieve our purpose. Very recently, you would have noticed that we have launched our 8200 series harvester. Very early days for us, but we are getting excellent response from our customers, and we are getting very good inquiries and very good bookings here. Similarly, this is just an example that we have shown you a Swaraj rotavator, but there are many implements, many attachments which we are developing, which are already in play, which are making us a full mechanization player and not only a tractor player. And what makes me truly happy is what you can see here, which is our IoT play, the whole digital platform that we are creating, because we believe that the farming of tomorrow will be digital model. That means we will be doing work on the ground with the farmers and also being able to establish our reach, also being able to go to more and more farmers by online methods. And that's why we have a very strong DigiSense platform through which we are able to reach to lakhs of farmers and being able to advise them on advisory. And I'll be talking a little bit more in my presentation as I go ahead. These are Krishi centers. We have 150 of them in place now. And as you visit a Swaraj dealership, you can find a Swaraj Krishi center also there. These are all manned by Swaraj people. Uh, we have people on the ground and we are able to give them various services to our farmers. Being specific is on crop advisory, how you are able to get higher yield per acre, how you can save your crops from pests, and how you can use less water and get more from your farms again. You can see technology is a significant part of this overall play, and mechanization. We have many mechanized solutions available at these Krishi centers, and as the farmers visit the Krishi centers, we are able to show them all the usage, how to use equipment, what are the benefits of that equipment, how the equipment will reduce drudgery. All these things we are able to show them as part of these Krishi centers. And technique plots is a concept for which I want to share some more details. We have currently 40,000 technique plots under our supervision. So what is a technique plot? A technique plot is a plot within a plot. So for example, a farmer has, let's say, 5 acres of land, which he wants to do farming on. We will ask him to give us 1 acre of that farm, which we call the technique plot, which is almost like a controlled plot. That means the farmer will do exactly as per our crop advisory to him. And we will advise him on various techniques, including our farming solutions. And at the end of the farming cycle, the farmer will be able to clearly see that on the 4-acre plot, which was under his supervision, and 1-acre plot, which is the technique plot, what is the difference in terms of yield? And this gives us and him the confidence that the kind of services that we are providing to him, he is able to get better yield per acre. This we are doing again in a phygital model where we have, broadly speaking, on-ground presence as well as a digital presence. So we have recently also pioneered this concept of called a digital technique plot, where again through our online services, through our digital platform, and also through satellite, we are able to give more information to the farmer. Can you believe it that we have a satellite solution where purely by satellite imagery, we can tell a farmer when to harvest his sugarcane crop. We have this solution for sugarcane currently. Slowly we will add maybe more crops going forward, but currently the sugarcane solution is in play. We have currently 50,000 acres of sugarcane farming under a direct supervision, where we are able to, with the help of this satellite imagery, able to tell these farmers what is the best time to harvest the sugarcane crop. All these algorithms which do this calculation for us are our IP knowledge. These are all knowledge which resides with Swaraj team. And we are able to do this kind of work. So we are using farmer apps, we are using satellite imagery, and we are able to give various kind of support to our farmers through our Sahayaks and through our agri-economists, which are again part of our team, where we have full on-ground people of agri-economists who are able to work and advise these farmers. So as you can see, Mahindra Group's farm equipment sector is a global business. We have on-ground presence, whether it is product development, on-ground plants in so many countries that I just showcased in that slide. And our mission is driven from our purpose, which is to enrich farming and transform lives. 2 great brands that we have. Swaraj is a very, very key brand among the 2 brands, and it is a leading brand in country and in Southeast Asia. And we are able to then go forward and work closely with our farmers in terms of mechanization, technique plots, IoT solutions in a purely phygital manner. So this is, I wanted to share a very big picture with you, because we genuinely believe that there is more to be taken out from the land that our farmers work upon. As you can see, this is a very simple chart. I've tried to show that between India and China, what is the difference in terms of yield? You can see that for rice and for coarse cereals, as you can see here, against a per hectare tonnage of 6.7 that the farmer is able to get in China, in India, we are almost half of that number. So you can just see the kind of potential that is there to increase our yield per hectare or yield per acre. Similarly, in terms of coarse cereals, you can see we are almost at 1/3 level. So all of this is telling us that there is so much of mechanization that we can do. There is significant amount of scope still in our farmlands to increase our mechanization. And that's why in the previous slide, I had shown you that recently we have launched the 8200 harvester. The new rotavators are coming into play, and all this is helping our farmers do better in terms of getting higher output and also reducing the effort and the drudgery that our farmers go through in this farming. Our aim is that we are able to get more crop per drop, and that's the whole transformation in farming we are bringing in through our technique plots, teaching, advising the farmer on how to use less water and still be able to get your crop out. How do we get more yield per crop, and how do we reduce drudgery? So these are the things that we are trying to do, and making sure that each one of us, each person who works in Swaraj is able to come to office every day and say that I am working with the broad purpose of farm equipment, which is transform farming and enrich lives. With this, I will request my colleague Rajiv Ralan to please come back again on stage and take you now through the Swaraj journey. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Good afternoon again. And Hemant has brought, Mr. Hemant Sikka has broadly covered the entire FES and the purpose and for the countries where we are present, what we are doing, what are the new things we are doing. We are not only a tractor company, and we are expanding ourselves as a farm solution company. So I will take you through the Swaraj journey. How Swaraj has, over the years, 50 years, since 1974, it has helped the farmers to take the journey forward. Swaraj. So it is a Make in India story, and we are shaping the green revolution from 1974. See, Swaraj is the first indigenous tractor which has been made in the country without help of any foreign collaboration or technical experts. I think it is a homegrown product. We have got a huge base of 20 lakh customers. We are the fastest growing brand in last decade, in last 10 years. We have a product range of 15 horsepower to 65 horsepower. We have a strong dealer network of 1,100 plus dealers across country, covering the entire part of the each and every part of the country. We have got a very high brand loyalty. Mr. Hemant Sikka has also talked about this. And it is known when anything comes to a mind of a farmer and Swaraj comes to a picture, and Swaraj is known for power, reliability, authenticity. And why it is so? Because most of the people who work in Swaraj are engineers, but they belong to a farming background and farming families. So that is why we call it as a made for farmers, for the farmers. We have invested in so many things like capacity, plants, and I would be happy to announce that we are coming up with the third plant because day by day the demand is increasing. Not only capacity and plant, we have also invested in the new products range also and platforms, which are one such platform we have recently launched Target. The second range of tractors we are launching today, and over the period we will going to take it forward. So we are well on to continue the growth momentum. So I would like to thank you here and would like to call Mr. Harish Chauhan, CEO, who can give you the entire glimpse how uh, the future ready Swaraj is there and how we are taking a brand transformation with this new range of tractors. I would like to call Mr. Harish Chauhan on the stage. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon. Rajiv alluded to what Swaraj stands for, how it is loved by the customers, and how we are now looking at leaping into future to take this brand to keep the legacy going for brand Swaraj. Mr. Hemant Sikka talked about the opportunity in farm mechanization, how there's still growth in farm mechanization is needed, how there's a potential for yield, how there is a need for sustainable agriculture. We say that we are in the business of mechanizing agriculture, but we want to be in the business of mechanizing sustainable agriculture. And he alluded to it means how can we enable more crop per drop? How can we enable more calorie per crop? And how can we remove the drudgery and ensure soil health as we go forward? And therefore, critical need is to enable change in agri practices as well as change in cropping pattern, which would help us to get in that direction. See, when I talk about changing agri practices to enable this, there are many things happening and need to happen in the future. And therefore, we as a mechanization company has to enable this. There's going to be a need for direct sowing. There's going to be multiple operations in single pass. How can customer do the operation faster? How can customer use different implements like balers and other heavier implements? All this is going to enable the changing practices. And at the same time, there will be a growing need, growing demand on farmers to diversify the crops into horticulture, into interrow cropping, and bring out the output, bring out the yield from its land. And that's where our next strategy comes in. Our next products are going to enable this. And we are going to take this opportunity to transition our brand into the future to enable such kind of changes in India's agriculture mechanization space. Raju talked about the brand is made by the farmer for the farmer. Why? How it has been so performing so well, fastest growing brand in the last entire decade. So when we look at the brand DNA, these three things come forward. One, it is performance, which is powerful, reliable, long life. It's simple engineering and strong construction, rugged construction. And when it comes to style, customers just love it because with authentic signature cues. We want to take this forward. We don't want to lose this legacy, but we want to build on it and bring more dimensions to performance for making it suitable for new emerging applications. We want to enhance its engineering by bringing in more and more comfort, giving more and more choice of new technology to the farmers. And when it comes to style, of course, our customers would like to have such authentic styling, but how can we make it more contemporary, changing with times without losing the test of the authenticity? And our new portfolio is taking into account these aspects to take the brand forward to the next leap. So how our new range is going to be more suitable for emerging application needs? Host of features which will be introduced, IPTO for uninterrupted PTO operations, multiple PTOs, more speeds, 4x4 axle, four-wheel drive axle for entire range. To enhance the reliability further, we have introduced heavy-duty axle, enhance the service interval to 400 hours so that customers don't have to worry about it, enhanced engine life with the new technologies inside the engine, and also a more reliable PCM gearbox. We can't afford to lose sight on comfort and new technologies. There will be almost entire our range in 40 to 50 HP will have shuttle, smart connect telematics, which Mr. Sikka talked about, bringing in digital enabling for the tractors and agri applications, and also making it ready for precision farming so that the tractor is able to adopt all the needs of precision farming. And all this with a fine blend of side shift, a good comfortable seat, and also a kind of a new progressive digital instrument cluster. Brand Swaraj is known to be authentic brand for its timeless design. And manifestation of authenticity lies in its power and reliability. We are going to make this tractor even better on this authenticity cues. The engine is going to be higher CC across the range of 40 to 50, which will deliver higher torque. And while delivering higher torque, it's also going to deliver better fuel efficiency. I think this is a unique combination of power and fuel efficiency makes Swaraj a different tractor than anything else available in the industry. We also worked on higher lift capacities, heavy duty lift, to make it pull more heavier and different implements which will be needed as a part of new application needs. And to sum it up, how can we forget the reliability aspect? So this gives us confidence that across the range, we are going to offer now 6 years warranty so that the customer doesn't have to worry too much about it. As is, there's the image that once you buy Swaraj, nothing happens to it, but we are going to reinforce this confidence by also offering 6 years warranty. Swaraj design, there's some aspects, there are some timeless designs which are in the prevailing which consumers value. And one such thing is the styling of Swaraj tractors. Customers just love it. We want to retain the authenticity cues of straight lines, mesh grills, dual tone color, but at the same time, we are wanting to make it more progressive with the changing times. Mr. Rellan talked about our employees are first farmers and then engineers. This allows us to do things little differently than others. How we are going to look at the customers, because the Indian agriculture needs in north of India, south of India, west of India, east of India are not same because of the different soil conditions, different cropping patterns. And therefore, we are going to make these tractors by offering unique offerings to suit regional needs. There's a regional specific speeds we offer for better application suitability. There's a different power steering which makes it even more versatile. We are offering 6 speeds PTO, easy hitch, so that single operator himself can operate the lift very easily. And to enable execution of different implements, a DCV in direct the control valves across the range. That's what will make us different and suitable to different applications needed in Indian agriculture in different parts of the country. So this is where we are. This feature-packed, thoughtful range, we are very happy to unveil in front of you. So while I go forward, I will request Mr. Hemant Sikka and Mr. Rajiv Rellan to come on the stage so that we start with the reveal film to give you the glimpses of the new range, what we are going to introduce today. reveal pin, please.
In the late 1960s, India saw the dawn of the Green Revolution. And to meet these new demands, India's first indigenous tractor was born, the Swaraj. Since then, it has been at the forefront, pioneering change in every farm, delivering exceptional power, reliability, and superior performance. But now, farming is changing all over again. There is a demand for more power, more productivity, more comfort and style, and more versatility for changing agricultural application needs. And to meet this new demand, something even better than the Swaraj is here, presenting the all-new Swaraj. With advanced additions like enhanced engine torque and CC, side shift gear, multi-speed gearbox, IPTO, robust front axle, new stylish grille and clear lens headlamps. Because the only thing better than a Swaraj is a Swaraj.
To take this forward and not losing more time to reveal the real tractor, I'm just wanting to request Mr. Sikka to take it forward.
Thank you, Harish. As you can see, Swaraj has more than 20 lakh happy customers in our family. We have a very long and cherished history of almost as long as 50 years. And all our customers give us a lot of feedback, and our engineers work closely with our customers, and they capture all this feedback, and all these points are then getting into our tractors as engineering solutions. That's the cycle that we work in. That's why Rajiv said that Swaraj tractors is actually designed by the farmers, because even though we have engineers working on these platforms, but they work very closely with our farmers, with our customers. And of these 20 lakh farmers, clearly there is one customer that we are very proud of. This customer needs no introduction. And he has, I'm told, more than a 40-acre farmland in Ranchi. Very active farmers. I'm sure you would have followed him on his Instagram account, where he has recently posted some of his work that he is doing in these farms. He's the one who bought a Swaraj tractor. I think, Rajiv, that was during COVID?
Yeah, almost 4 years back.
4 years back, he bought his first Swaraj tractor. And he has been a very passionate customer for us. We gives us a lot of feedback. All this feedback then goes into our product improvement cycle. So we are very happy to have Mahendra Singh Dhoni, Mahi as we all lovingly call him, as one of our customers, and also now as an endorser for Swaraj brand, as a brand ambassador for Swaraj. So Mahi, welcome to Swaraj family. Everybody is very excited to have you as part of this family, and we look forward to working closely with you and take your feedback and make sure all the work that you are doing in your farms goes into our products and then benefits all other 20 lakh customers also. Thank you so much.
So to take forward this association, we have created a TVC, which we would like to introduce now, release to the media, and it will then it will be released all over. TVC, please.
मैंने अपनी खेती की शुरुआत स्वराज से की, और जब से स्वराज चलाया है, कोई और ट्रैक्टर लेने का कभी सोचा ही नहीं। लेकिन अब एक नया ट्रैक्टर ले रहा हूं। जोश है नया, इसका अंदाज नया है, सोच नहीं है। जोश है नया, और ये भी स्वराज है, क्योंकि स्वराज से बेहतर है सिर्फ स्वराज, है ना? जोश है नया, अंदाज है नया, दौर है नया। नया स्वराज, मेरा स्वराज। मैंने अपनी खेती की शुरुआत स्वराज से की और जब से स्वराज चलाया है कोई और ट्रैक्टर लेने का कभी सोचा ही नहीं। लेकिन अब एक नया ट्रैक्टर ले रहा हूं। जोश है नया। इसका अंदाज नया है, सोच नहीं है। जोश है नया। और ये भी स्वराज है, क्योंकि स्वराज से बेहतर है सिर्फ स्वराज, है ना? जोश है नया, अंदाज है नया, दौर है नया। नया स्वराज, मेरा स्वराज।
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the Naya Swaraj with new style, new Josh, having more power, more reliability, more comfort, and even more style. Everybody.
जोश है नया, अंदाज है नया, दौर है नया। जोश है नया। जोश है नया। जोश है नया। जोश है नया, अंदाज है नया, दौर है नया। जोश है नया।
Naya Swaraj, Apna Swaraj. Requesting our media friends to kindly come forward and capture this moment in all its glory.
जोश है नया। जोश है नया। जोश है नया, अंदाज है नया, दौर है नया। जोश है नया। जोश है नया। जोश है नया। जोश है नया, अंदाज है नया, दौर है नया। जोश है नया।
जोश है नया जोश है नया जोश है नया अंदाज है नया दौर है नया जोश है नया जोश है नया जोश है नया जोश है नया अंदाज है नया दौर है नया जोश है नया जोश है नया जोश है नया जोश है नया अंदाज है नया दौर है
What a glorious moment. Can I request Rajiv sir, Hemant sir, and Harish sir to kindly stay back? It is definitely a milestone in the remarkable journey of 50 long years. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we can all come together and give a loud round of applause on achieving a brilliant, remarkable milestone like this. And now we are going to open the house for the media for the question and answer session. I am sure all of you have your insights by now. And
We need only 3 chairs, no? Only 3 chairs. वो ब्रांड उसको देखना बस बस ओके all of you are happy to see Mr. Dhoni as part of the family of Swaraj, and you are all happy to see these glorious looking tractors here today. We are open to any questions. Okay, Harish.
Yeah, so see, when we are launching any tractor, we need to make sure that we're making it a value proposition, and it can't be different than what Swaraj offers now. So since we are offering this as a complete range from 42 to 50 horsepower, the 42 horsepower base model starts at 6.9 lakhs, and the highest end model of 50 HP goes to about 9.95 lakhs. There are a variety of features we offer in different gearboxes, different types of features, two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, all fit in this price range.
Warranty. Any warranty?
So we already announced
Yeah.
that we are proud of our reliability, which we build in the tractors, and we have offered 6 years warranty for these tractors. See now in 744 FE, there will be host of features which we talked about. We talked about features like IPTO, four-wheel drive, 12 plus 3 speeds. All these features will be packed in each of this range, which will make them ready for any future emerging needs of the
Remove from,
consumers.
please, Masya.
He's already bought 855.
Earlier, he was having a 963. Now he has bought 855.
Can we pass on some mic here, please?
Yeah, hi.
We can't see. Can you please raise your hand? Yes, please. No, so Swaraj brand, is a very strong brand in India. Swaraj is a very strong brand in India, and as you see, it is also the fastest growing brand in the last decade. We are very proud of the work that it does with Indian farmers. Apart from this, Swaraj is also a very strong presence in all of South Asia. And now we have also started exporting Swaraj to many countries in Africa. In fact, in this year, our exports to Africa with the Swaraj tractors have gone substantially up. So this is for India, South Asia, and Africa.
Hi, Harish Rahul here. Harish, you talked about these tractors are specifically inclined or in line with the regional needs. So could you please tell us which are the region-specific tractors which will cater to, for example, western regions, southern? So if you could bifurcate these products regional-wise and also give us a indication which region you see giving you higher benefits.
Okay, so as you understand that this is the fastest growing brand in the Indian tractor industry, it generally people feel since our factories are in north, it is north focused brand, but it's not that. Our market shares in all our 4 zones, east, west, north, south, are more or less similar. Because this 744, when it goes to north, it doesn't go with the same transmission. It goes with different speeds, which North Indian farmer needs. When it goes to puddling in south, it goes with a different kind of speeds. Well, from outside, this tractor will look same, but when we create variants, we sell a south variant for 744. So likewise, this brand 742, 744, 744 XT and 855 are all brands sell all India. It will have different variants which will cater to different needs of different regions. That's how it works.
Hello, sir. Priya this side. My question
Sorry,
is
I can't
how
see
has
you. Can you just raise your hand? Ah, yes. Okay.
so my question is how has been safety improved in these new tractor models?
Sorry, what's the question?
Couldn't hear you.
I'm saying how has safety been improved in new tractor models?
Yes.
Safe.
Safety, right?
Yeah.
So when it comes to safety, there are safety standards which which are mandated by the government. We all meet those safety standards, and when it comes to enhancing it, we make sure that they are done in a way which will lead to more durability as well. So this range satisfies all those safety standards which are mandated by the government. So when the new capacity will get ready, these tractors also will be manufactured there. But till then, this will be manufactured in our existing facilities as well.
Can you also tell us the status on the, the new
Oh,
manufacturing
it's in
facility?
the very last stages. You'll get soon this exciting news out, most probably in Q4 of this year. This financial year.
I was expecting a lot of questions on our association with Mr. Dhoni.
There's one more hand.
Okay, yeah, we have a hand there. Please.
Hi, I am Vishal Alawat. So you said better fuel efficiency, but any claim कि इतना मिल सकता है कुछ?
Yes.
See, when it comes to fuel efficiency, we are all get biased by the way we talk about in cars. In cars have to do only one function. They have to have very in a straight road, or probably sometimes on a terrain. But when it comes to fuel efficiency in tractors, it has to be different applications specific. Because unlike cars, the tractors are used in variety of different applications, and in different applications, they'll need a different fuel efficiency. So right now, our current tractors would offer almost 8 to 10% better fuel efficiency than the current one. And this varies across the different application range.
मैं साइलेंसर पे भी कुछ डिफरेंट चीजें देख रहा हूँ. कुछ अलग किया है आपने? On the silencer.
But that's just, it's not a different one. It's not, I would say it's a requirement to, or rather I would say a safety requirement, as she asked about it, because you can't be touching the hot part. So therefore the customer is guarded from touching that hot silencer, and therefore that extra shield comes in.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
What could be the other factors for him to decide on a Swaraj tractor? I'm sure he must have done a lot of research before buying a tractor. So any idea, any facts, aspects that he has shared with you on why he, went in for a Swaraj?
I'll just give it a start and then Harish can take it. See, there is a video of Mr. Dhoni which is available on YouTube. You can see that while he bought our first tractor, he obviously, like any other farmer, consulted his friends and his community, known people who do this farming, on which is the best tractor to buy. And he says this, that everybody told him that Swaraj tractor is the best tractor for his usage. And that's why he gone ahead and 4 years back, he bought our first tractor, and now he has bought our second tractor, which is again a Swaraj. So that makes us very happy. Harish, you want to add?
Yeah, in his own words, meaning like Mr. Sikka is saying best tractor, but he is qualifying it very well in that interview. He first said it's about the power. What is needed is the power in the tractor, which he looked for.
That's right.
What is needed is reliability he looked for. And then he looked for how it looks. And then he went for the opinion of, because tractors is always bought by the word of mouth
Correct.
of many of the farmers around.
Yes.
So all the things went in the favor of Swaraj, and that's why he bought the Swaraj tractor for power, reliability, and authenticity.
The next would be a Mahindra tractor for Mr. Dhoni.
He has recently bought a Swaraj tractor, the second one.
Okay.
We hope that he buys more farmland, he needs more tractor.
Okay. But sir, with all due respects to Swaraj,
I would like to answer the question one. Swaraj, anybody associated with Swaraj never leaves Swaraj. Maybe it's employees, maybe it is vendor, maybe it is dealer,
I'm sure.
maybe it is customer.
That's right.
And I'm sure Dhoni is not going to take, he will associate with Swaraj
Swaraj forever.
all the time.
Okay.
He may be the lifetime.
But sir, all due respects to Swaraj, I mean, we were there at the launch of Oja. It is so sexy that I would love to buy one to commute to the office every day in Delhi.
Mamtaji, you didn't come to Mumbai for our target launch. You
no,
have
so
a look at it,
My team was there.
and
sir.
then probably you will decide it. I think that's about it.
Sure, thank you, sir.
Hi, sir.
Yeah. Maybe there's one or two more last questions here.
Since India is going gaga over EVs, we have EVs in commercial vehicles, we have EVs in the passengers segment too. But do we see Swaraj being you have introduced many first in the country as far as tractor segment is concerned. Do we see EV tractor in the future from
In fact,
Swaraj?
Rajiv had covered that in his presentation where he showed all the platforms. One of them did mention electric. So we are doing some work on electric, but to be frank, I think right now the Indian farmer is not ready for an electric tractor. He's not asking for it. And you know, we have in Swaraj, the basic belief, the basic DNA of Swaraj is that it is a tractor which is designed by the farmers. So Swaraj will be 100% ready with an electric tractor when the farmer needs it.
I'm sure farmers would be giving you much needed, feedback on the electricity because they are the one on the always receiving.
Exactly. So right now we are not hearing any need of an electric tractor. However, a company as big as Swaraj would always have these kind of things in their radar. So as and when the farmers would need it, Swaraj will be ready with an electric tractor.
Hi, sir. This is Rahul from Motor Gadi. So my question is, since you are very connected with the Indian farmers, where do you see Indian agriculture industry by next 5 years?
What do you see?
Indian agriculture industry.
Okay. I mean, I'm sure you're already aware that India is the largest tractor industry in the world. In terms of, if you leave China out, because there the numbers we are not very sure. But if you look at outside of China, whole of world, about 17 lakh tractors are sold every year. And out of that, 9,45,000 tractors were sold only in India. So India is a very large tractor market globally. If you see the data for the last 25 years, the Indian market has a CAGR of about 6.5%. And we believe that you may get ups and downs in any industry. It can happen for a year or so. However, on a compounded rate, the industry would grow at 6.5%. So you can do your mathematics and see that in 5 years, where the industry can go. This is the kind of number that we are looking at.
हेलो सर इधर
Yes, please.
सर टेक्नोलॉजी बहुत बढ़ती चली जा रही है आने वाले समय में भी तो क्या आने वाले फ्यूचर में आप बैटरी से या इलेक्ट्रिक और या फिर एथनॉल की बहुत ज़्यादा अपने मंत्री साहब ने भी एथनॉल पे बहुत बड़े ट्रक बसें चलाई हैं तो क्या उस पर भी आपकी योजना है आगे?
हम लोग काम कर रहे हैं जैसे कि मैंने बताया कि चाहे वो इलेक्ट्रिक ट्रैक्टर हो और या फिर बैटरी तो वही हो गया क्योंकि जो बैटरी है वो चार्ज इलेक्ट्रिसिटी से होगी और उसके अलावा कोई भी डुअल फ्यूल हो मोनो फ्यूल हो इन सभी टेक्नोलॉजीज पे हमारे इंजीनियर्स जो हैं वो काम कर रहे हैं।
सर इसमें एक प्रेस रिलीज में मिला कि 6 साल या 6,000 किलोमीटर मानक पे आपकी वारंटी है तो अगर क्योंकि बहुत से आजकल ट्रैक्टर रोड पे ही बहुत ज़्यादा चलते हैं खेत के अलावा बहुत रोड पे और अन्य कामों के लिए बहुत ज़्यादा इस्तेमाल होता है तो क्या वारंटी सफिशिएंट होती है क्या उस हिसाब से ही मैनेजमेंट की जाएगी कि 6,000 किलोमीटर
6 साल की जो वारंटी हम दे रहे हैं ये काफी अच्छी वारंटी है बेस्ट इन क्लास वारंटी है और जस्ट आपको बताएं कि अभी इससे पहले 2 साल की वारंटी थी तो 2 साल की वारंटी को हमने 4 साल नहीं किया बल्कि 6 साल वारंटी किया सो हमें लगता है कि 6 साल की वारंटी के साथ फार्मर्स का जो क्वाइट फ्रैंकली हमें लगता है कि हमारे प्रोडक्ट बहुत ही रिलायबल है और बहुत ही ड्यूरेबल है तो 6 साल की वारंटी की एक्चुअली कस्टमर को ज्यादा मतलब जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी लेकिन उसकी एश्योरेंस के लिए फिर भी हमने 6 साल का वारंटी दिया है क्योंकि ट्रैक्टर्स हमारे बहुत ही सॉलिड हैं बहुत ही ऑथेंटिक और बहुत ही पावरफुल है
सब एप्लीकेशंस में मिलेगी जैसे आप बोल रहे थे
होल्डिंग पीरियड भी ट्रैक्टर का कस्टमर में देखें तो वो पहले किसी जमाने में 8-9 साल होता था अभी रिड्यूस होता जा रहा है तो ये जो वारंटी है ध्यान में रखते हुए सफिशिएंट है।
Sir, Nimish Gangrade from Krashak Jagat. Mahindra or Swaraj jointly occupy the largest share in the market segment. तो ये जो अभी हायर HP segment जो आपने launch किया है, how do you internally reposition for the farmers कि स्वराज की पोजीशनिंग क्या है और महिंद्रा की पोजीशनिंग क्या है इन टर्म्स ऑफ हाई एचपी रेंज?
स्वराज हमेशा से ही 40 टू 50 एचपी की रेंज में बहुत स्ट्रांग प्लेयर रहा है, और अभी हमने जो आज आपको प्रोडक्ट्स डिस्प्ले किए हैं, लॉन्च किए हैं, वो 40 से 50 एचपी। तो इस पर्टिकुलर सेगमेंट में, जो कि बहुत बड़ी सेगमेंट है, 40 टू 50 एचपी, 58% ऑफ द इंडियन इंडस्ट्री इज एक्चुअली 40 टू 50 एचपी। तो बहुत बड़ी सेगमेंट है, उसी में नेचुरली जो बड़ी सेगमेंट है उसमें हम पहले आना चाहेंगे। तो हमने ये सारे प्रोडक्ट्स आज लॉन्च किए हैं। ऑलरेडी स्वराज बहुत स्ट्रांग है और आगे भी इसकी स्ट्रेंथ बनी रहेगी इसके ऊपर।
आपने देखा होगा हरीश जी ने जो मिस्टर हरीश चौहान ने जो अपना बताया था कि हम लोगों ने एक्सेल को भी हैवी ड्यूटी किया है, जिसकी वजह से इसमें अब आने वाली दिक्कत, अगर बाय द वे कभी वैसे तो ज़्यादा थी नहीं, लेकिन अगर जो थोड़ी बहुत भी कहीं पर होती थी वो भी दूर हो जाए।
I have a couple of journalists joining us online. I'll just bring their questions to you. One is that what are the names of the models that have been launched today? Harish sir, if you can tell us the name.